in P7. Lights are on. Oh no, Dion Stahl has got a drive-through penalty straight away as we're off for round 11 of season 10. Jensen Rendel into turn 1. He's got Noah Smith very close behind him, followed by Andrea Letrella. What's going to happen here into turn 1? Lots of position changes further back. A pretty hectic start. It looked like the lights were on for a long time there. That might have called out Dion Stahl. No incidents so far here on the first lap, so that is always nice to see. Back at the front, Jensen Rendel is getting under pressure from Noah Smith here. Rendel defends the inside line. Noah Smith with a bit of a cut back there. He's got to be on the outside here of Laffield. And look at Andrea Letrella, they're almost going around the outside of the Haas. Oh, it's Noah Smith around the outside of Jensen Rendel through Laffield. That is an amazing overtake here on this opening lap. Now on to the Hanger Straights. No DRS yet, of course. It's only going to be enabled for the next lap. Andrea Letrella there up the inside of Jensen Rendel. Look at that. And they nearly touch. Still alongside each other as they go into the club chicane. Rendel with the defending line on the inside. Look at Andrea Letrella there. Oh, that's so close. Jensen Rendel just about holds his palms on the outside there as we start lap 2. David Rod there. He is trying to find a way around the Haas of Andrea Letrella. David Rod up the inside into Stowe corner here. Oh, massive slide there for Juan Rivas. He just about caught that and manages to hold on to P6 there as David Rod fights it out with Andrea Letrella as we start lap 3. Noah Smith with a 30.3, although Tim Wenting 29.7. He's also making his way up through the field. Tim Wenting here fighting with Sandro. Oh, look at the two Alpines there trying to get through on the Ferrari. Wenting up the inside of Doulis. Doulis is going to try and defend this here into the inside here of turn 4, but he can't. So Tim Wenting up into 10th position. Back with the leading group, Noah Smith. He is doing great to hold on to this lead, although he's got Jensen Rendel right behind him, who will have the DRS here on the Hanger Straight. Jensen Rendel goes through, as does David Rod. Noah Smith goes down from 1st to 3rd, loses 2 places on that single straight. Oh, you can see there a bit of a moment for Jensen Rendel. Look at how close David Rod is. Now this time Jensen is going to be the one who's going to be the sitting duck here on the Hanger Straight. David Rod then at number 75 in the Sauber goes through on the British driver, and David Rod now takes the lead for the first time in his race on lap 5. On board with Jensen Rendel. David Rod tries to go to the left, had to break the slips from a little bit as George Brooks picks up a penalty. Rendel with the DRS open, goes to the inside. Back into the lead. Is David Rod going to strike straight back into the chicane? No, he thinks better of it. David Rod now retakes the lead from Jensen Rendel. And also George Brooks got through on Jamie Ekstrom again. So now the Romanian driver will dictate the pace again. Max Mulder, the first retirement of the race. Jensen Rendel back up the inside of David Rod. Does the same thing on Rod as what Rod did to Rendel. And it's a British driver into the lead again here on home soil. But then, look at that, George Wilkes. Oh, massive moment there. Nice manage that he chips off a bit of his front wing. That was unfortunate there. Oh, massive outbreak maneuver there for Juan Rivas. Smash into the side of Noah Smith. And they're still alongside each other as they exit Brooklands there into Woodcote. And Noah Smith just about keeps in front of Juan Rivas, and Tim Wenting still very close behind them. That was really late from Juan Rivas there into Brooklands. Jensen Rendel, he is opting for a set of mediums. He's going to go safe. So this now leaves Alexei Kovanem into the lead. He still also hasn't pitted yet. Nor has Jerome Adamako. So Alexei Koivunemi and Adamako stretching it very long. And same can be said for Sandro Doulis as well. Jensen Rendel exits the pit lane and rejoins the track still in front of David Roth. Although David Roth has got temperature into those tires and he is close right back up to the back of Jensen Rendel. So you could say that the undercut was definitely successful for David Roth because he closed down a 2-second gap and now is within striking distance. David Roth attacks him straight away and goes into the effective lead of the race just by keeps it within the track. All the way tucked up behind the back of David Roth, and he's going to attack him back here before we break down for Stowe. So now Rendel back into the effective lead. Jensen Rendel now up the inside of Andrea Letrello for P3. As Pablo Baz has retired from the session, it looks like he also retired in the pit lane here. I've already pitted as Andrea Letrello now closes up to Jensen Rendel and actually takes the position here into Brooklands. So Andrea Letrello now back up into P3. Oh, runs it a little bit wide there. Look at that, David Roth as well, really close to the back of the McLaren. Look at them flying through. Oh, Andrea Letrello gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. That could be costly. At the end of the race, runs it very wide there as well. And this one now give the run to Jensen Rendel again here on the hanger straight. David Roth is looking to make it a double overtake potentially. It's going to go to the outside here into Stowe, although Rendel has the defending line there into the corner. And doesn't hold him up because David Roth is still there. And he will now have the inside for the club chicane. Oh, look at that. Rendel really standing firm here at the front. Still holds on to P3. David Roth is going to be pulling his hair out now because he just lost so much time behind the McLaren. He has now lost the DRS to Jensen Rendel as well. Still Adamako defending here into Stowe corner there. And finally David Roth manages to find a way around him. Oh, and the Haas as well of Letrello now dive bombing Alexei Koivunemi, and John Adamako is still staying out. I wonder what their reasoning is behind it because they're stretching it so long. I think they're just trying to bank on a very late safety car to help them out here. As Jensen Rendel now goes through on his teammate Jerome Adamako. On the inside there of Brooklands, and Jerome, he's going to try and make it difficult for David Roth. Look at that, Jerome completely defending from the Sauber there. He's really trying to help out his teammate. And this is going to be costly for David Roth because he has lost a bit of touch now and he's still behind the German driver. Jägerström here on the outside of Sandro Doulis into Cobb's corner. Gets the position. Oh, and look at that. Spots of rain are starting to appear. Now, is this why drivers like Alexei Koivunemi and Sandro Doulis are staying out for so long? Rendel now is back into the lead again. But look at that, Alexei Koivunemi still stays out. Noah Smith, he couldn't stretch it any longer and he's already gonna make the switch now to the Inters. It might be a little bit early, but maybe it could work out. Sam Brandt is mixing up between Jamie Ekstrom and George Wilkes here, but he is not racing there for position. He does actually go through because he's already on the intermediate tires. So Sam Brandt is trying to get his lap back here. I don't blame him because he's on the much quicker tires, of course, as it's definitely starting to rain now. And Jensen Rendel wins here in an absolute masterclass of driving and tactics. He wins his 7th race win of the season and increases his lead in the World Championship. David Roth will finish in 2nd place in the Kick Sauber, and Andrea Letrello just in behind him in the Haas will pick up P3.